So today on Project Shop, we're going to load up a bunch of scrap that I have readily available. I got a lot of money sitting here in wire, so we're pretty much going to get rid of all that. I have a ton of other scrap that unfortunately needs to be kind of sorted. It's all packed up in there, and it's just not organized. I'm just not going to worry about right there. Some of it I have to condense down. I got a lot of big extrusions, so we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to get rid of all the wire, get my money back on that. And I have a pickup to go do up north, so we're gonna need some extra cash for that. And then it's gonna be our first trip taking the truck after I just done a bunch of work to it. There's still more we're gonna be doing to it because there's some concerning things that I found while I was in there, but we need to run the truck. You know, I can't just sit here and do nothing, so we're going to we can't just sit here and do nothing and wait for parts. So we're gonna run the truck, make sure nothing's leaking. Our homemade fuel line seals seem to be holding up. After a good run today going to Miami and back, we'll check them, see how things are going. I should have washed down the valley of the V8 because there was some residual oil in there, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to tell when I get back if it's leaking or not, because usually when I park my truck after a Miami run, there's just a massive puddle of oil under it. So hopefully we got that on the wraps. I'm gonna go ahead and load up this shit, this scrap, get it strapped down. We're gonna get on the road and get back here as quick as possible. Okay, we made it to our first stop of the day. I'm gonna have to check my oil because when I was at the gas station, I could have swore I filled this thing up at the shop, and then I got to the gas station, it was extremely low. So there's a parts store right around the corner. We're gonna buy a big jug of oil just in case, and then have Pedro here offload us, and then we might pick up some lights. I don't know. The reason I didn't get them last time is because they were extremely busy over here. Someone had mentioned in the comments asking why I didn't pick them up. I just didn't have time, and they didn't have time. Half the staff is on vacation, the office staff, so it's just the old man here by himself. One pallet. So we'll get this offloaded. This is probably the biggest amount of Romex I've ever sold. So pretty sure we got over 700 pounds in here, and we got to get back. We got a long ride ahead of us, man. We got to go back to Palm Beach, drop my trailer off, and then we're just going to take the truck up north, go visit a customer that I haven't seen in a long time, and the company he used to work for moved out of the state of Florida, which is really sad because it was one of my biggest customers. But he's working for a new company and he's doing generator work. Isn't that crazy? God always provides a way, man. I'm like wanting generators, and my guy went from light and maintenance to generators. So I'm super stoked about that. Man, I gotta get one of those squeezers. So, I was at a place picking up all of those trash cans the other day, and they loaded them with a forklift, and it was the first time I seen a set of forks. They weren't like this. They were almost like a regular set of forks with a side shift, but they squeezed all the way in, and they opened only to the width of the thing, not like these. These ones open way wide, but it looked like a pretty simple setup and easy, like way cheaper than buying one of those rotators, because those things are way expensive. Let's see what we got going on up in here. Wow. What's that? It's all this brass. Brass turnings. I always love looking at all the scraps. Dang, that's thick. Someone went and cut all that up. Oh, look at this. Oh, I see some diamond plate. Cool as hell. Plasma cutter. Ooh, lots of it. Shoot. Okay, I gotta restrain myself. Let's see if he's got my scrap on the scale. Look at all that copper, all bright and shiny. Oh, looks like hammer mill material. We got a couple little transformers. That feels like copper. That's definitely copper. Hey, let me pull that out. Yeah, una más. One on my trailer? Yeah, three miles. Oh, shit. All right, we're about to get on the road. We got ourselves a nice little load of 1500 watt sport lighters. I'll pay a little bit more than I usually would. They didn't even put a pro, 25 cents a pound. Normally I would pay like 15 cents a pound for them, but there's really only one little piece of metal on there. And being that they're 1500 watt, I'm pretty confident I'm going to make some decent money on them. I got to get on the road. I got so much to do. All right, guys. We went to Miami in the morning, sold off a bunch of scrap. I don't think I went over the ticket. We had 471 pounds of number 2 wire at $1.10 a pound for $518.10. 507 pounds of bright and shiny. I got $3.90 a pound for $1,977.30. 858 pounds of Romex wire at $2.10 a pound. I thought they quoted me $2.12. I think I got gypped 2 cents for $18.01.80. Absolutely my biggest Romex load ever, and all of that Romex came from Michael Jordan's house, so that's pretty cool. I got to scrap out some celebrity scrap. That was pretty cool, and I still have a bunch of stuff at the shop from Michael Jordan, so maybe I'll keep a piece of scrap from his house and put it on the wall or something. And then I bought 948 pounds of 1500 watt sport lighters at 25 cents a pound. I still think I'm gonna make a killing on that. So they deducted $237, and I still was able to get $4,060.20, and I paid $2,100 or somewhere around, yeah, I think I paid like $2,100 for all that. So I made out awesome stripping that wire and selling that Romex. And now, man, we came out to the country. I mean, there's literally nothing out here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It feels nice out here, and she's squatting, man. I'm at $2,100 I paid for what I got in the truck. She's sitting a little, I mean, may not look like because it's 4-wheel drive and sits a little high anyway, but she's squatting, man. We got some stuff back here. Look at the size of this radiator. All aluminum rad, unfortunately. This is an old school customer, and actually this is the last. It's funny, he still had some of this stuff at his house. This is from my customer that moved out of the state of Florida. The guy actually got a job with a generator company. Oh, I forgot to give him some cards. That's all right, I'll see him soon. Anyway, he's way out here in the country. Wow, it looks beautiful out there. But down below we got a lot of bright and shiny I bought from him, and then I got some insulated wire I bought from. Some of it I can strip, but we got batteries, we got a big transformer, we got HIDs, we got LEDs, and we got some big 1000-watt copper transformers, so I'm super stoked about that. Now I want to check my oil. I did go and buy a 2-gallon thing of oil. Haven't had to use it yet. I did go through a crap load of diesel fuel today though, which is something, I got something in the works for that. Wait till you guys see what I got for that. Still looking pretty clean over there. Makeshift fuel lines are holding on pretty good. Now, going to my shop to Miami and back, I could probably do that 3 times before I'd have to put a lot of oil in this truck. We went to the shop to Miami and back, and then probably twice as far as Miami, and we're still right at the top of the stick. So it looks like we solved our oil issue. Now we still have some issues. I just ordered a new hole compressor, orifice tube, bunch of seals. I ordered the thing for that. I did get the seal kit in, the actual proper seal kit for that. When I do some other, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not just gonna tear it out right now. It ain't leaking diesel, so when I get back in here and do some other maintenance, I'm gonna pull that thing out, clean it up. It came with a spring for the pressure valve or something. I need new cables. My vice grip is starting to erode away. Matter of fact, my other truck has the same problem. I got a vice grip holding it on. And what else? I might actually go do a video on this truck and everything. I gotta tighten these bolts. I hear that rattling. Oh, also, there's a chirping noise. I believe it's my idler pulley. There's 2 pulleys on the tensioner. I went ahead and ordered a whole new tensioner, because you can replace the individual pulleys, but a lot of times the actual mechanism can go bad. I've had that happen. So I just ordered the whole thing, new mechanism, 2 new pulleys. I've already replaced the upper pulley. We're dialing this thing in, man. I have all new cab lights. I have all new headlights, rear lights. I have new mirrors. I have new fenders. We're just gonna go down the list and start. We're gonna have to do an alignment. I got to get this thing up. I'm pretty sure I probably need ball joints. Oh, when I was up under there looking for the thing for the dipstick, that's something I'm gonna do this weekend. I don't know if I have to jack the truck up really high and maybe slip Oliver up in there or something, and with his tiny hands, and see if he can't get up in there and find that bolt. It was way up there. I don't know how. I guess if this was up on a lift and I can kind of like reach up, I could probably get to it from underneath, but like laying down, it was kind of awkward. I'll have to reevaluate that. I was kind of tired, and just after everything else that was going on, kind of not in the mood. But that is a priority. We have that. Oh, the linkage, the sway bar linkage. I noticed the bushings are bad, so we're gonna have to get the new things for that. Probably just go ahead and do the ball joints. And then the fuel system. I'm as much as I drive this truck and the crap that I found in the thing, I'm gonna drop the tank, I'm gonna get the parts to do the hutch mod. I think I'm gonna go with an Air Dog fuel pump and fuel filter system, and bypass the one on the frame rail. Maybe just keep it as a backup. I don't know, but I definitely don't want to be stranded because of all the crap. I don't know how I got up in that fuel bowl. That was like, I've never seen that much crap in the bottom of a fuel bowl. So we're over here, this place, this Marathon, this store here, they have awesome variety of meats, like that you can get gator, ostrich, turkey, venison, buffalo. I was looking at all the different stuff they have in there. I mean, this is, if y'all know Central Florida, this is basically River Ranch. River Ranch is right down the road here. Matter of fact, the big 4x10 steel plates that I went and picked up was literally right down the road here that my old landlord stole from me. We came all the way out here and picked them up. But yeah, we are loaded, man. So, you know, you don't need a trailer to pull some money. I'm probably gonna make, I don't know, 900 bucks off of everything here. We did spend a little time in fuel, but it was nice seeing my friend. Me and this guy, we go back years. We clicked right away. We kind of speak the same language. Even though he's from Puerto Rico and barely speaks English, we understand each other. And it was just really nice seeing him, and nice seeing that he's back with a good company, a big company that's treating him right, and he's doing generator stuff. And the manager, crazy thing is, the manager that works there, that got him the job there, is the manager that used to be at the other company years ago. So I know the dude, he knows me, we got a good relationship. So I might be in with a big generator company, man. I'm super stoked about this. The future's looking good, guys. I'm just gonna have to step up my game on maintenance projects and getting some more customers in. We got a new AC customer. Hopefully we get a new electrical contractor, and then hopefully it'll just snowball into a whole bunch of stuff, man. And I got a lot of really cool stuff coming up, man. So y'all definitely gonna want to stay tuned and stick around, because we're taking this to the next level. Jag, dude. Got hot rodding that thing in reverse. All right, man, we got probably 3 hours. Oh, every time I come here and get diesel, I get these awesome chicken tenders. Okay, a little bit of ranch and hot sauce. Oh yeah. Phenomenal. And they got a really cool selection of weird sodas. I love sugar sodas made with pure cane sugar. Now, I feel like I got robbed this time. It's the first time I've seen this one. It's made with real honey. That's cool. But unfortunately, glucose corn syrup. What the heck is that? Anyway, we'll try it out, see what it's like. I'll give you my first impressions of Breacher, whatever this is, root beer. That's actually not bad, even though it's not cane sugar, but neither is like the mainstream sodas. So anyway, I got Oliver coming in tomorrow, and we're gonna have a big scrapathon, so stay tuned for that. Man, this probably ain't gonna come in on camera, but the moon. I should have been recording that this whole time. That sun. It was like being magnified by the atmosphere or something. It looks huge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrapyard. I don't know, man. It looks like that's suspect.